Hi, I'm Nora and welcome to my channel. This video I decided to dedicate to second-hand items that I own in my home. I wrote a whole list, but I'm not sure if I mentioned like everything, but I for sure will show you the most because I believe in second-handness, or however you may call it, that if you don't need any item and if it's still in a more or less good condition, it can go further to somebody else. I really like that idea. I honestly hate when I have something that I don't use. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. And I actually want to start with ebooks, and I know that electronics it's a contradictory kind of topic because you cannot always buy electronics from somebody else because it might be in a bad condition. So you'll never know. You won't have guarantee most of the time. So honestly, I would not recommend it. But uh, I have, or I'd rather say my husband has, two ebooks. A moment. So this is my ebook, and I bought it I think 6 years ago for like €100. It's like a pocketbook, basic looks too. You can see it, yeah, you can see that I used it. And the thing is, I wasn't using it that much, but there were times in my life when I didn't read as much. Sometimes I read it half a year, then I don't read it. But the thing is that after even like a couple of years, it started to, I'd say, lag a bit. I think one of the buttons, when I press down, it goes up. And yeah, it's seen a life. And I bought it for hundreds. But then my husband also wanted to have an ebook and to buy a new one. Nowadays, for €100, I don't think you will be able to find something. So I went to the site where they sell all kind of things secondhand. And first of all, we bought also actually a pocketbook for only €25 because I said there is nothing cheaper than 100 or even more right now. So yeah, we bought this pocketbook. Really good for the price. It still works good. Lots of books can be downloaded. The only downside to it was older version of the pocketbook, so you can't really read it at night, and that's why we actually bought. I found another. It was like Kindle. I think that's how you can pronounce it. Ebook, also for €25, and it's amazing. As well, lots of books can be in it. It doesn't lag. It holds the charge, and the same for this one. It's just not always people sell things that they are bad. Sometimes people have something that they don't use and they have this idea in their heads it can be useful for somebody else, and I really like that because for somebody it could lay the ebook for years and they won't use it, but no, they're like, I can still give it to somebody else and as well earn some money. I like the idea of it. The next one, what I'm gonna show you are my board games, and most of them they are secondhand, and I really like that because there are a lot of board games. You're gonna play them just once, but then what you gonna do with them? And in the site where I buy many of secondhand things, I also bought some board games. I play them. Then I realized not me, not my friends, not my siblings gonna play it anymore, and I sold it further. And I really like that because it's not just gonna lay there on the shelf unwanted, unplayed, but it's gonna be used. At least I hope so. So I'm gonna show you my board games. As you can see, this Ticket to Ride was gifted to me, Planet I rebought, and it was completely new. Katen, I almost got it for free, but yeah, I also rebought it. Monopoly was gifted to me. I re I rebought the Caracom. I don't know about this one. Uh, I rebought trains. I think I bought Five Towers. I rebought Sushi Go, The Crew. I was gifted this one. I was gifted as well the Isaac. I rebought Cluedo, it was also as new. I was gifted the Carcassonne as well. And I have some other ones. Yeah, I rebought Alias, Spyfall. Shit happens. Because honestly, buying the new board games, it's quite pricey. And I like that I can find them. I really like that idea, that I can buy something cheaper. It's still gonna be in good condition. Sometimes it's a new condition and it's gonna be used. Like, I really like that. I got overly excited. The next second thing that I bought, I think maybe more than a year ago, it's an enormous backpack. Don't ask me why I bought it. I just bought it, and I like to use it when I go grocery shopping. It's enormous backpack. You can fit there anything, and when I was moving from one place to another, it was quite handy as well. I think I bought it for €8. They were selling it cheap because I guess they couldn't wash off something of it, but I could, so um, I got it. The next we have, I don't think you can see it, but I'll show you anyway. I bought, I wanted to have a lamp like my friend did, when you like, I think, pull and light is on, light is off. And they were quite expensive in IKEA, in other stores. But I think I bought it for like around €10 from somebody else. And it's a bit dirty, but it's still one of my favorite lamps that I have in my home. I think the most favorite. And the next wood I rebought for somebody else. It's this Bob Funko figures as a Mandalorian and the Grogu, as I think they cost around 20 each when you buy it new, but I think I bought them twice cheaper because I guess people didn't need to. And funny thing that when I finished The Mandalorian and I started to look for it, exactly these two people were selling because right now they don't sell it at all. I guess I was lucky. Obviously, I do have a lot of secondhand clothes. By the way, this amazing hoodie, Adidas, is actually also secondhand. Don't remember for what I bought it, but for how much I bought it, but I bought it. My cardigan that you've seen in my videos so far. Mm, Lots of things, lots of clothes, and as well lots of clothes I received from my sister. I do have, I think, 2 or 3 shirts that she gave me, a lot of t-shirts, and I barely buy clothes. I'll make another video of how small my wardrobe is, but I barely buy new clothes besides the maybe jeans and pants, but I buy it like once a year in a men's aisle because they don't like women. And yeah, and I think nowadays it's cool to buy clothes in a second hand. The next secondhand thing I have is actually this organizer in my closets because in apartments that I used to live and still live, they don't have a big closet for clothes. But at the same time, I don't need a big closet for my things because I barely have them. But it's still not always convenient to keep them all on the racks. I think that's the word, on hangers. And sometimes just want to put them flat. So this is the one. I think I bought it for like just a couple of euros. Also, somebody else was selling it, and I'm like, I like organizing. I'm gonna take it. The next thing that I have as a second hand is actually a suitcase. Because suitcases are also quite expensive, but I bought mine, I think, for 10 or 15 euros, and it's really good as a hand luggage. I think that is how it's called when you can take your suitcase with you to airplanes, like a hand luggage. Yeah. Yeah, you can. And it's pretty good. I only was afraid if there was some things inside of it, some maybe drugs or other bad things that can be inside, and I'll be arrested for something that I didn't do. But it's just my paranoia. And another thing that I as well have secondhand is actually this tripod where my phone is right now. It's I think about it also like a 5.5 or something. Actually, I completely forgot that I bought it like secondhand. But anyway, it serves me good. I use it a lot because I make a lot of videos for a lot of social media. The other thing is actually flip-flops. I remember I bought these flip-flops I think 6 years ago, and they're still good. Sometimes, yeah, I use glue on them, but I don't know why I bought them secondhand back then. I guess they were new, like somebody bought them and they wanted to resell it, and I bought it for 20. But nowadays, for 20 years, I can buy not even the second hand, but the really good flip-flops. I don't know why I bought it like that, but I did. And I bought another ones for like 3 or 4 years. Rick and Morty. Never watched Rick and Morty, but I still bought it because it was cheap and I needed them. Because people want some flip-flops, and they're like also for a swim. So yeah. Let's go. We have also, you can call it a second hand because I found it in a garbage. I was walking with my nephews and then I saw amazing shelf. Being on the garbage, I suppose, because you need to pay money here, to take out the really big items, and people just like, I'm gonna leave it by the garbage, so maybe somebody gonna pick it up. Guess what? I actually did. So yeah, and I brought it home, so nearly paid like 15 euros for it when it's, I think, at least around 100 euros in the store. And it looks amazing. You can see many books. I hear some figures, and I don't know, just really, really like it. And I like that, the second hand, it's not only you're not wasting resources, but also it's cheaper. Like, how it can be bad? It's so good. Well, the other second hand that I bought is actually card reader. I needed one. I didn't even know where to buy it, and I'm pretty sure maybe it's the same price when you buy a new one, but I'm not sure because I was trying to find it lots of places and I couldn't. So I think I bought it for 5 euros, the second hand. But why to buy a new one if I can buy a used one? Let's also say that my bike is second hand because I was gifted. It was gifted to me and it was already been used before. So it's not like a new gift. It was used before. And yeah, and if I will ever need to buy another bike, I will buy it second hand because the prices for new ones. And I still know places where you can go and fix it if something is not so right with it. So this video is about that, maybe even encouraging to have secondhand things. As much as we can, not always going for the newest option. Maybe it's not even like buying in second hands. Maybe some of your friends, relatives, they have something that they don't use, but maybe you need it and you're like, do you have this or that? And you don't use it, and they might say, oh yes, I do, and you can take it, and it's gonna be, I think, good for both of you, for them not to have clutter and for you to have whatever you want to have. And I'm pretty sure I have more of this second hand things here. It's just hard to spot them. They are hiding from me, perhaps. So let me know if you do have like a lot of secondhand things, because I think once I'll move into my own flat, there will be more of this regarding furniture. I don't know the electronics though, but furniture, secondhand, that's amazing. Thank you for watching my video, sharing my secondhand items. I am proud of them, and I'll see you some other day.